new parts. Okay guys, so I'm here with my bike on a stand, homemade stand that is. I'm gonna do a steering head bearing check and adjustment, but before I do that, this video is gonna be about the new parts I got. Look at those beautiful things. I got the Roadster inspection cover. It's a Joker Racing series by Joker Machine, and it's the black one. Then I got the Derby cover. It is also the Joker Racing series, and it is also the black one. And then I got this. There are only 2 sprocket covers that I could find for our bikes. Joker Machine makes one and Harley makes the other, and they're both really cool, but this one is significantly cheaper. So this is the one to go with, obviously. Although that Harley one is pretty freaking cool. The Rail series sprocket cover. Hopefully more people come out with sprocket covers, because as you'll see, the sprocket cover stock on our bike is really ugly. But anyway, I might put that one on at a later date, because I hear you have to take off the rear exhaust pipe. So we'll see on that one. But yeah, here is a before, and I will show you an after when I'm done. It's pretty self-explanatory. You put them on just how you take them off. There are 6 bolts for the Derby cover, 2 bolts for the inspection cover. I'll have a link in the description where you can go to their website. They have a ton of parts, guys. These aren't the only ones they have. It's the only inspection cover they have, except they do have a brushed aluminum one also. But they have tons of different types of Derby and inspection covers, and they're all very affordable. Some of the cheapest you can find out there. So let me put these on and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the inspection cover on. Quick note, as you can probably tell, the inspection cover from Joker Machine is a lot thicker, whereas the stock inspection cover, it's kind of thick on one side and then it tapers to be thinner to fit the flush with the engine. This one kind of sticks out a little bit. Doesn't bother me at all. You can't even really tell unless you're way up here, but it still fits on there good, and it still does its job. The stock bolts, you can use the same star bit on each of them, or hex bit. It's the same size. Let's put on the Derby cover. I can already see this thing is good quality. I feel like it's made well. There are a couple little spots where there's some black in with the polished area. I don't know if I can scrape that off or what, but maybe it's just mine, and you can't really tell anyway. But it's really good quality, solid, nice. If I remember correctly, the back of the stock inspection cover looks different than this, and there's a seal going around the edge in here, and I can already see that that's probably going to be a problem, and I'm probably not going to be able to reuse that seal. So I'm guessing it didn't come with one, but I'm guessing it uses maybe an older style seal, but we'll find out in just a second. Alright guys, looks like I was wrong. We're all good. The seal is actually connected to the bike on these, and it should work. If I get any oil leakage, I'm gonna have to buy one of those gaskets that the older models have that goes over the whole thing, but I shouldn't have to. This looks like it's about the same on the back side. You shouldn't be leaking any oil. If you have oil in the transmission, if you're not changing it, you want the bike to be straight up and down, because the oil level shouldn't be anywhere near to where it's leaking out in here when it's straight up and down. But when it's tilted to the side, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it might be able to spill over. but I guess you could just try it and see. If you get a little bit of seepage whenever you're taking off your bolts, don't freak out. I got a couple drops. It's just because of the oil that built up right here, which does tell me that it comes up over the side when it's on the side stand. So you want to have the bike straight up and down when you change this out, unless you drained it, but we did that earlier. Go ahead and oil up this seal a little bit. I oiled it last week when I fixed up the transmission fluid, but it was dry again, so if it's dry, go ahead and give it some oil. Okay, the derby cover is on. There it is. I think it looks pretty good. Again, it doesn't fit exactly. There's a little gap around the edges, so if you don't like that, then probably shouldn't get this. I don't know if it's like this for all aftermarket derby covers, because this is the first one I've ever had. But other than that, it went on great, fit great, looks great. I don't know if the stock bolts will work. It is a little bit thicker than the stock derby cover, but I like the gold bolts a little better. I was thinking about going with like a black and gold theme on this thing anyway, so that'll work. Let me decide if I'm gonna put this sprocket cover on. Okay guys, as far as the sprocket cover goes, this big piece of crap here is the stock sprocket cover. It looks like it's gonna be tough to get to this bolt down here without removing the exhaust. And then that bracket right there for the exhaust also looks like it might be an issue. I don't have any angled sockets or anything that I could use. I could go buy one if needed, but I am changing the exhaust pretty soon, so if I can't get to it, I'll let you know, and we'll just wait until I change out the exhaust. Alright guys, I tried just about everything I had. There's no way for me to get to that bottom bolt without taking the front exhaust pipe off. So looks like I'm gonna stop the video here for now. I will be putting the sprocket cover on whenever I change the exhaust, which should be sometime early July, maybe a little bit sooner than that. So look for it then. Overall, Joker Machine products are pretty cool. They're pretty affordable in the Harley aftermarket department, and you should go check out their website. I have a link below, and pick something out you like. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned as we finish the 1,000 mile service and as I start my stage 1.